Shakira Brown here, leadership communication strategist, soft skills subject matter expert, and national professional speaker. So here are the 5 traits that I see differentiate good leaders from exceptional ones. Number 5, open-mindedness. If you truly want to be an exceptional leader and take your career to the next level, being open-minded can definitely get you there. When you are able to look at many different aspects of your business, of your staff, even of your life with an open mind, it can take you so far. And I think it's important that open-mindedness is carried through everything that you're doing as a leader. One example of this is looking at how the business is performing with an open mind can help you explain dips in your revenue in a way that can still motivate your team. So if you can look and find the silver lining in things, as they say, you will be able to really have an open mind across all aspects of your business and your personal life. Number 4, empathy. You need to be empathetic as an exceptional leader. Empathy is something that is thrown around a lot these days, and I know you might even be tired of hearing about it, but it is important. Being able to recognize that what you see is not exactly what's going on with your employees, especially. And having an empathetic type of approach and a viewpoint will allow you to really have that open-mindedness I just spoke about, number 5, right? When you have a situation where you have employees that are going through things, they may not be sharing it. You might have a business partner, someone that you rely on for a great deal of your revenue that's going through something. And hey, maybe they can't make their bill that month. Maybe they forgot because so much is going on in their business and in their life that they can't even think about things such as paying your bill. You need to be empathetic. A moment of empathy that you can exhibit to anyone in your business life, in your network, a stakeholder audience that you have, could definitely get you further with those same people down the road. Remember, people just want to be seen and heard, and that's why it's really important for you to be empathetic. And that brings us to number 3, being respectful. This is something that shouldn't be hard for many, but it can be for some. Respect is simple as perhaps even recognize a religious observance that you typically don't observe personally, but members of your staff do. So respect can actually create a connection to help you be exceptional. And that brings me to number 2, humility. This is a big one when it comes to being an exceptional leader. Humility actually could save your company a lot of money. Here's why. A lot of leaders will set out to do something and they're really passionate about it. It could be from hiring a new senior leader underneath them. It could be implementing a new software. It could be buying a new equipment, whatever it is, right? And for whatever reason, this new gadget, this new individual that the leader was so passionate about doesn't really work out. One really great example of leadership humility that I experienced in my own career was when I worked for a professional services firm. I was the public relations manager, and I had a marketing director. And our director, who was fabulous, left for greener pastures. So when the head of the firm that I worked for hired someone else, she was nothing like the director that we had. She was not an exceptional leader. And believe me, the director we had was an exceptional leader. She was open-minded. She kind of saw us for who we were, let us do what we wanted to do, and because she trusted us, right? The new person came in, had never run a marketing department before, had no idea what marketing really was, didn't understand branding. Basically, she was a disaster. And when we went to the head of the firm, the guy who hired her, we went to a closed door meeting. We all marched down as a team. We said, you've hired this person, and here's the things that this person is doing. And she is definitely not what you thought. And it's definitely not making this a better marketing department by having her. And, really, we just don't understand, how we could deal with her. We just wanted to let you know. We gave him some time, and when we went back to him, he said, I am fine with my decision of hiring her and keeping her in her position. A couple of months later, I had a new job. I got a completely new job, making more money and running my own show, and didn't have anybody to report to but the head of the company, no other intermediary directors. And so it was a promotion and more money for me. And systematically, everybody else left. And I found out through a secret source that this person replaced me, the one-woman PR show that won all these awards and got the partners on the cover of the Wall Street Journal and magazine, industry magazines. This person that was hired as director actually hired a PR firm to replace me. So I was one person internally. She replaced me with an entire PR firm. And get this, the budget that she spent was $800,000. And let me tell you something, I did not make $800,000, and nor did I spend that amount for my PR budget, and nor did I make anything close to even $100,000 at that time. So this is a great example of how the lack of humility, of being able to admit that you were wrong, it can be very, very costly to your organization. And my number one trait that separates good leaders from exceptional ones is mindful, effective communication. Everyone who wants to be an exceptional leader must be able to mindfully, effectively communicate. And to be an effective communicator, you must be an active listener. You must be able to ensure that people are ready to hear your message and have good timing and everything like that. There's so much more to it. And I train a lot of people on that when I speak at conferences and do internal workshops for companies. But this is a topic that will never go away. It could definitely impact your retention for your organization. It could impact your culture if you don't have an effective and mindful communicator at the top. So I hope my 5 traits that separate good leaders from exceptional ones helps you to optimize your performance. Take care.